You to focus upon the water glass, the jar. And now as you breathe, begin to imagine the walls of this container slowly disappearing, becoming fainter and fainter with each breath. Just letting the outside container fade away. And let your thoughts and anything else distracting fade away with the walls of the container. So in the end, you're simply focusing on the space that the container once occupied. Just the empty space that was surrounded by the glass. Empty space, empty thoughts. If you notice a sudden thought beginning to manifest, just say to yourself, oh well, let it go, and just come back to focusing upon the empty space. If there's difficulty with open eyes, you can close your eyes and just use your mind's eye. Just visualizing the space that was once surrounded by the container. And then I invite you to take a deep and clearing breath, just letting go of the meditation, slowly opening your eyes, and just take a moment to just check in with yourself, checking in with your feelings, just checking in with how you are at this very moment and what effects this very simple practice might have had. And just let yourself come back. Continue taking some deep breaths. And just take a moment to prepare for our next experience. So now in the center of our altar, I'm going to place the stone. And I invite you once again to just simply gaze upon it with relaxed, partially open eyes. And at first, I invite you to just simply look at the stone, breathe deeply, and again, just be conscious of whatever manifests in your realm of awareness. Again, just let things come. Just witness them as they do. And let them fade away, making space for the next manifestation. And now I invite you to look upon the stone and imagine it as the bare, rocky top of a mountain, the summit of a mountain way above tree line. You're in a place in nature, looking upon the mountaintop and just noticing how it is devoid of trees or plants or other growth, just standing on its own, surrounded by nothing but the sky. And as you focus upon this mountaintop again, let your thoughts drop away and let your mind be bare, like the top of this mountain. And once again, if you find thoughts suddenly creeping up, just catch them and let them go. And just continue to meditate on emptiness. Upon a surface with minimal features. And now as you meditate upon our mountaintop, you may find the temptation to look upon one of the other objects on our altar, maybe one of the statuettes, maybe the floral or fruit offering, maybe the beads of the mala that's supporting the stone or the flame of the candle, or just something else that you see on your screen. And in this meditation, just continue breathing deeply and focusing on the stone. And as you find the temptations coming up to look upon one of the many other objects on the altar, you just simply refuse. You just refuse to focus upon any other object but the rock. Just ignoring that temptation to focus upon something else. As you find your awareness beginning to wander, just pull it back and continue to just focus upon the stone and nothing but the stone. And now take another deep and clearing breath. Blink your eyes. Just let go of this meditation. And again, just check in with yourself and how you feel, just how you are at this moment, and the effects that this meditation may have had for you. And a quick namaste for Deborah, who's joining us tonight. So now I'm going to invite you to continue breathing deeply. Continue to let your gaze be relaxed, your eyes partially open. And at first, I invite you to focus upon the Kali image on the left of your screen. Just focusing upon Ma Kali. And again, just being aware of anything that manifests on a conscious level as you breathe and as you concentrate on the form of Ma Kali. So again, just being aware of any thoughts or feelings or ideas. And just let things come. Once again, witness them as they do. And then let them go and just be ready for the next thing to manifest. And then just take a deep and clearing breath. And continue breathing deeply. And this time, focus on the image on the right side of your screen. This form of Lord Bhairava, the wrathful Shiva. Just concentrating on this image, and again, just being aware of anything that comes into your realm of consciousness as you do that. That the thoughts and the feelings and the ideas come. Witness them as they do. And then just let them go. And then just take another deep and clearing breath. And continue breathing deeply. Only this time you're now focusing upon both images. Bhairava on the right, Kali on the left. These forms of Shiva and Shakti, the divine masculine and the divine feminine. So breathe deeply, keeping your gaze relaxed. And again, just being aware of anything that manifests in your realm of consciousness. Any thoughts, feelings, ideas, memories. Again, just let them come. Witness them as they do. And just let them go. And now, once again, take a deep and clearing breath. And now, bring your awareness as you breathe to the space in between these two images. Just the empty space between the statuette on the right and the statuette on the left. And as you focus upon this emptiness, once again, try to empty your mind. Let go of the thoughts. Let go of the memories. Let go of the ideas and the feelings. Just let them slowly pass away. And just focus and meditate on the emptiness. If a thought begins to rise, again, just say, oh well, and let it go. And once again, just concentrate on the emptiness, upon the space. And take a deep and clearing breath. Blink your eyes. Let go of the meditation. And again, just check in with yourself and just examine how you are at this moment and the effects, possible effects that these meditations may have had. Maybe also being aware of which of the meditations were particularly easy or which ones may have been more difficult. And just know there was really no right or wrong way to do them. Just know that you did what was right for this moment. So I'm going to shift the camera now. Myself. And I'm going to lead you through one more meditation. This is really a variation of the one we just did with the two images, the God and the Goddess image. Only we're going to be focused within ourselves for this meditation. So I invite you to sit in a comfortable position with an upright back. You can always sit in a straight back chair if that's more comfortable for you. And this is a meditation you could also do lying on your back with your hands just a comfortable distance away from your body and the palms facing up toward the ceiling. Or have your hands resting on your lap, palms upwards. Just find that comfortable position, the position that's right for you at this moment. Close your eyes and breathe deeply. And at first, just be aware of how you are at this moment. And now, as you breathe, I invite you to focus your awareness on your right hand. Breathe as if you're breathing in and out of your right hand. Be aware of how your hand feels at this moment. Does it feel light? Does it feel heavy? What's the temperature of the air around it? Is it warm? Is it cool? How relaxed does your hand feel? And then as you breathe and focus upon your hand, again, be aware of anything that manifests with it, any thoughts, any memories, any feelings, ideas. Again, just let those things come into your awareness. Let them manifest and witness them as they do. And then just let them go. And then take a deep and clearing breath. And let your awareness shift now from your right hand to your left hand. Concentrating on your left hand, breathing deeply in and out of your right hand, your left hand. And then how does your left hand feel? Is it warmer or colder compared to your right hand? Is it heavier or lighter? Just become aware of anything about your left hand. And that would include any thoughts or memories or ideas. Just anything coming into your realm of consciousness. Again, let it come. Witness it as it does. And once again, just let it go. And just be ready for the next thing that manifests. And now take a deep and clearing breath. And bring your awareness back to your right hand. Breathing in and out of your right hand. Being aware of how it's feeling on different levels, including any accompanying thoughts or ideas or memories or feelings. But just allowing yourself to focus and be aware of your right hand at this moment. And take a deep and clearing breath. And again, let your awareness shift now to your left hand. Breathing in and out of your left hand. And just be aware of anything that manifests as you focus on this left hand. Physical sensations like lightness and heaviness, hotness and coldness. Just become aware of things as they manifest. Honor their presence and let them go. And now take a deep and clearing breath. And bring your awareness to both hands. Keeping your eyes closed, breathing deeply. Breathing in and out of both hands together. And just be aware of anything that you might be noticing. Feelings surrounding the hands, including temperature or tingling or heaviness or lightness. How relaxed your hands are. Just keep focusing your breath and your attention on both of your hands. And now continue breathing deeply. And as you breathe, just ever so slowly, begin to lift your hands and bring them slowly together at your heart center. What does it feel like as they get closer and closer? Maybe you can even feel a subtle energy between the two palms as they come closer together. And be aware of any accompanying thoughts or ideas or memories or feelings. They come together. Begin to notice the sensation as your hands begin to touch. And bring the palms together in Anjali Mudra. And just be aware of what that feels like. Your hands now together at your heart center. And just be aware of all of your feelings, all of your thoughts, all of your ideas, all of your memories. What are you experiencing as the two halves become a whole? Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Take a moment and just again check in with how you are at this moment. How are you feeling? What effects of the practice that you're noticing? And then begin to ever so slowly open your eyes, bringing yourself back from the meditation. And namaste. So just continue to check in with yourself and your awareness of the effects of our practices, especially this last one. And just listen to the 4 verses upon which our meditations were based from the Vijnana Bhairava Tantra. This is verse 59, 60, 61, and 62. Look at a bowl or a container without seeing its sides or the matter that composes it. In little time, become aware of the space. Abide in the infinitely spacious place, such as the top of a mountain, devoid of trees, hills, dwellings. Let your gaze dissolve in empty space until your mind relaxes. So those were the first 2 meditations with the water glass and the stone. Verse 61, in the empty space that separates 2 instants of awareness, radiant spatiality is revealed. So this was both our focusing on the 2 devotional images and also the variation that we did with our 2 hands. And that particular meditation that we just did, this is one that I often used with psychotherapy clients in the past when an individual felt like they were torn between 2 choices. Do I stay in this job or go to another job, for example? Or do I choose this home to live or another? Do I go on vacation to this place or this other place? And I'd have them envision those 2 choices in their hands and then focusing back and forth between the 2 hands and then slowly bringing them together. And very often coming to this wonderful median between the 2. And then our final verse, verse 62. Just as you get the impulse to do something, stop. Then, being no more in the preceding impulse, nor in the following one, realization blossoms intensely. So that was where I was pointing out that you're probably experiencing the temptation to look at some other object besides that stone and then just making the choice to not do that. You're just going to stay with the stone. And how did that feel to resist that temptation? To just bring yourself to that one pointedness. So I want to thank you for joining me this evening. I hope you enjoyed those meditations. Again, please feel free to share your experiences with me. You can message me at my channel or you can email me at the temple email. That's omcdevi@gmail.com. That's AUMCDEVI at gmail.com. Love to hear from you. I hope these meditations will bring you to a nice, restful conclusion to your evening, a nice, restful sleep, feeling refreshed for the next day. And hopefully, you're feeling very relaxed right now. And just affirm that you're going to take that relaxation and just carry it with you in the day ahead. So I look forward to you joining me on Friday, 7 o'clock, here on YouTube for a puja and satsang to the goddess Samharakali. Have a wonderful night. Blessings always. And thank you so very much. Namaste. Jai Mata Di. And good night.